guys, happy Thursday. Welcome back to another vlog. I feel like I haven't picked up my camera in forever. Like after all of my Christmas festivities, I was kind of just like tapped out and not vlogging anything. But we're back and we're better, ready for the new year. I just got a package and I'm so excited because it's from South Korea. Oh, I just broke the box. This new brand reached out to me to test their products, and normally I'm pretty weary of testing new products, especially when it has to do with skin. You guys know that I struggle with acne, and speaking of acne, after 2 months of clear skin here in Australia, my skin is starting to break out again because my mom sent me a new facial cleanser and I tried it, and of course my skin was not okay with it. So if I have any tips to share with my other acne prone girlies or guys that watch my channel, less is more, you guys. The less products that you put on your face, the better. Once I found like a consistent skincare routine and stuck to that, that is when my skin was the clearest. But you know, my mom took the time to send me this product, so I was like, all right, let me try it. I don't want to waste it, but I should have just stuck to what I was normally using. But this package that I got today is not a facial cleanser. It is actually a deodorant, an aluminum-free deodorant, and I'm so excited to try it because the only other aluminum-free deodorant that I've ever tried was Lumi, and the first time that I used Lumi, you guys, it was chef's kiss. It was amazing. I was literally out sweating. You couldn't smell anything, but I feel like my body has since grown immune to Lumi. Let me show you guys what Lumi looks like. Or maybe it's pronounced Lume, I don't even know, but this is the one that I have. And it says 72-hour odor control, and it's aluminum free and baking soda free. So like I said, when I used this the first time, it was amazing. Literally couldn't smell anything. Nowadays, it's a little hit or miss. Some days you won't smell anything. Other days it'll last maybe like an hour or two. So I feel like my body has become immune to this one. And then I have Secret. I usually change between these two. Secret lasts pretty good. It's definitely not like a full 24-hour as they market on here for me personally, but I can get a good wearing out of it. The only thing that I don't like is it says invisible solid on here, but it is absolutely not invisible, so you'll have like white chunks. No, not today. But you'll have like white chunks under your armpit, and I just feel like that looks very masculine and I don't like it. I want a clear base under my arm. So that's why I like Lumi so much, is that it goes on invisible and it usually stays invisible. But oh, it's a spray and it's unscented. I'm scared, you guys. This product is not on the market yet. The brand is called Fresh Cult. It's not on the market yet, so I am basically like the test dummy. You know how back in the day, they probably still do it, but a lot of makeup brands would test their products on bunnies to see what the adverse effects are. I am basically the bunny for this brand. Let's see. So this is actually perfect timing because I'm about to go on a run and I'm not wearing any deodorant right now. So I'm gonna spray this on myself. We're gonna see if I have an adverse reaction. We're also gonna see what I smell like by the time I get back from my run. So stay tuned. Okay, I know I look a mess, but this is quite literally the worst I've ever smelled in my life. Like, it's a no for me. Granted, it is in testing stages, it is in trial stages, so don't take this to heart. But this is awful. I apologize to anyone who is walking past me or running past me because... So I just got back from my run, and of course, I had to stop and get this cheesecake, but my agent literally just texted me with a last minute booking request, so I have an hour to get dressed, do my makeup, and get to the shoot location. I'll check in with you guys once I actually get there.
Alright.
Hey guys, so I just got back home from my shoot. It was super fast. It was only like an hour. Very last minute shoot for a brand that is set to release tomorrow. I'm super excited because the platform that the campaign is releasing on is really big here in Australia, and I was talking to you know, the client and the director and producer on set, and they were saying that this could be a really big opportunity for me, for more people to see my face, just because it is such a massive platform. So just really thankful. I think this is probably going to be my last shoot of the year, and it came out of nowhere. I was literally on my run. I was still in the middle of my run that I told you guys that I was going on, when my agent messaged me like, hey, can you be here at this time? Ran back home, took a shower, quickly did my makeup, and made it to the shoot, and it was a success. Now I'm about to take a second shower because I was in a pool and the pool was kind of gross. Then get dressed again because I'm going to dinner. And then yeah, that's gonna be my day. I'm actually kind of tired. I feel like just being out and about in the sun makes me a little bit sleepy. I swear I am like a 62-year-old woman at heart. But yeah, that is pretty much my day. I'll check in with you guys probably tomorrow because I don't really have anything else to talk about. So you guys, my life is unreal. You would think that I would be used to like advertisements coming out, commercials coming out, really anything that has my face in it. You would think that I would be used to it coming out, but the feeling of like having one of your campaigns release, it never gets old. At least not for me right now, because I feel like I'm still in the beginning stages of my career. But the shoot that I shot yesterday has already released, literally the quickest turnaround time for a shoot that I've ever experienced in my life. And a woman that I met at a pizza shop maybe like a week or two ago randomly texted me, because we exchanged numbers then, she like invited me to her place and all that stuff. But she texted me today. She's like, hi there, look what I'm reading in the paper this morning. And she sends me a photo of my beautiful shiny face in the freaking newspaper, in the Daily Telegraph, which is like one of the largest news publications of Australia. So she sends me a photo. It's literally like my big face. You don't know what photo they're gonna use whenever obviously a campaign or a shoot is released. So I'm pleasantly surprised, you know. So yeah, I am about to go on a witch hunt to try to find this newspaper so that I can buy it. I'll probably buy a few copies so that I can keep one for myself and then like share them with my parents when I go back to America. But this is so exciting. I feel like even though the work hasn't been like flowing how I expected it to flow here, the work that I've been booked for has been like pretty major. But anyways, let's go on a witch hunt to try to find this newspaper. So yeah, let's go. I would like to thank the Academy, and I would also like to thank my mom for believing that I was a superstar before I even came out of the womb. Love you so much. And obviously I would want to give thanks to the Most High, because without him, none of this is possible. To God be the glory. Thank you. I literally prayed for this. I prayed for this, and I allowed myself to be open and available for opportunity, and then this just fell into my lap literally as I was on a jog yesterday. Had completely different plans for my day, and then I got hit with this. So yeah, just feeling very blessed and thankful. It's the freaking Daily Telegraph, you guys. It's Friday and I do not have any social plans, which is actually kind of sad. My friend is sick, possibly with COVID, so I won't get to see her this weekend. And then my other friend also has COVID, and I think he's gonna be flying back into Sydney tomorrow. So, and I don't really want to go to a club, don't really want to go out to eat unless someone else is treating me. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's New Year's weekend and I should be slam packed with plans, but one, I'm not really in the mood to do much because I have a lot to get done like in my personal life. And two, I just feel like a lot of people are sick, but I'm really not in the mood to like do anything crazy. I kind of just want to chill out and watch the fireworks. Yeah, I need to find some plans. I'm gonna get done what I need to get done now and then worry about plans later. So I will check in with you guys either tonight or tomorrow, depending on if I find something to do. I don't know. Hey guys, happy Saturday. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve and I'm pretty excited, but honestly, I'm having a lot of FOMO. So in New York, obviously I have like my go-to group of friends that I could just hit up and we, you know, coordinate plans together. Even if it's not like a big celebration or like going to pop bottles and doing all this stuff, just the fact that we're together makes it like an amazing experience. And I feel like here I haven't quite developed a community of friends yet, and so I feel a little bit overwhelmed with the options of like what I could do on New Year's Eve, and also experiencing a little bit of FOMO because it's like one person is doing this thing, another person is doing this thing, and I'm just like, I don't even know what I want to do. I'm not really in the mood to go to a club unless I'm going with someone that I like actually consider a friend and that I'm close with. And most of the people that I've developed a closer relationship with here already, they're sick. Literally everyone got COVID around the same time, and so yeah, a lot of the people that I'm close with, they're sick and probably not gonna go out and do much. And so now I'm having to like scavenge and like ask strangers what they're doing for New Year's Eve, or people that I'm maybe not as close with or I haven't hung out with yet, asking them what their plans are and kind of like infiltrating other people's circles, which feels kind of weird to me. I'm in this weird space of like not knowing what my plans are, but also not wanting to sit in the house and do nothing because my FOMO is gonna be crazy and I don't want to enter 2024 like that. So I do have options. It's not like I don't have any options and I have like no plans and no friends whatsoever, but it's just like my ideal scenario isn't planning out the way that it's supposed to. But I guess that's the beauty of being in a new city and just leaving yourself open to opportunities and adventures. So I think that is what tomorrow is gonna bring. Whatever falls into my lap, whatever plans fall into my lap, that's what I'm gonna go with, and we're just gonna make the best of it. It's not quite warm enough for me to lay out on the beach, but still warm enough for me to just be outside doing whatever. So I'm gonna take myself shopping. I'm kind of tired of wearing the same thing over and over again. Obviously, I packed for an extended trip. There's only so much you can bring in two carry-on or in two check bags, so I'm gonna pick up a few more cute little summer dresses, maybe take myself to dinner or an early dinner, and then kind of go with the flow from there. So I just got back from shopping and I was reminded why I actually hate shopping in person. I prefer to do everything online because I can spend like an hour just casually scrolling through and picking the things that I want instead of struggling and getting stuck in garments in the dressing room. That'll probably be my last time going shopping in Australia. It is so frustrating, especially because I don't really know these stores. And the clothing out here is just super, super expensive. In New York, at least you can find, like, you know, your go-to stores for like discounted clothing and sales and decently priced garments. So I was like reading a Reddit forum to try to get an explanation as to why things are so expensive here, and I think it's just because Australia is so far away, and so it's gonna cost more to get the product here in the first place, and as a result they have to upcharge on the items. I literally made a list before I went out to the mall, got nothing on that list. Zip. And so because I spent so much time shopping and I didn't find anything that I like, I ended up buying like one skirt. I bought like this shiny skirt, which actually fits quite well. It's cute. If I end up with plans tomorrow, this is gonna be like a part of my New Year outfit. Again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but there is a group that is going out to Balmain. I don't know how to pronounce it, and you guys came for me in my last video, so don't come for me again. I forgot how to pronounce it. Please, give me some grace. But there's a group going over there to watch the fireworks because it may not be as crowded as like Circular Quay and CBD and all that stuff. And the funny thing is, I had an early dinner, or I guess lunch, and the guy that was sitting next to me, he was also dining solo, so we struck up conversation. And he's here from the Netherlands, and he and his girlfriend are also struggling to find plans because everyone is either like staying inside and chilling with family, or going to really expensive clubs, or having house parties. So if you don't really know anyone, it's kind of hard to get an invitation to the house party. I got an invitation to a house party, but the person who was throwing it ended up getting COVID last week, so I don't know if they're gonna feel very hosty. I don't know if they're still throwing the party. I haven't heard anything yet. I also got invited on a boat, but I don't really know the person that well, so I didn't feel comfortable taking them up on that invitation. So like I said, it's not like I'm at a loss for things to do. It's just this like picking out of my options of what I want to do. So stay tuned. We'll find out tomorrow what I decide to do for New Year's Eve. So another girl from America reached out to me on Facebook because she was going to be spending New Year's alone. So she and I decided to join a group out at Balmain to watch the fireworks from the park view. I had no idea the fireworks show was such a spectacle here, but people were literally camping in different parts of the city since last night to secure a good spot. We arrived at the park around 2:30 and broke out the board games around 3:30. By 7, I was hungry again, so Abby and I walked 20 minutes to a hotel that was still doing takeaway. By 8, the drinks started to kick in for the rest of the group, and by 9, that was the first set of fireworks. And after what felt like a decade, we counted ourselves into 2024. The next day, my friend picked me up around 8 a.m. and we drove to the Blue Mountains. We thought the weather would be perfect, but despite the forecast, it was rainy and super foggy, so we had no view at all from the top. We didn't want to go home just yet, so we did a hike and took in the parts that we could see. It was super beautiful, and we'll definitely be going back when the weather is better. I've been doing an absolutely terrible job documenting the first week of the new year, but right now I'm on the way to Mecca. One of my friends gave me a gift card to Mecca for Christmas, and so I know exactly what I want, so I'm gonna go pick it up. I went this last week too, but they didn't have what I wanted at that location, so I'm trying out a new location. I found a new fragrance kit that I really like, so hopefully they have it here. I always feel really uncomfortable just vlogging on the street, so I'll check in with you guys once I get to Mecca. So I didn't even end up getting what I went there for in the first place. I just picked up a roll-on perfume that smells very similar to Le Labo because I was specifically looking for like a travel size perfume bottle, but they didn't have one in that specific scent, so I got like a roller one that smells very similar. Hey guys, happy Friday. It's a pretty boring Friday for me. I'm literally not doing anything, and honestly, I've been on my Zoom. I'm working on a lot of personal projects and it's just been taking up most of my time, so I haven't really had time to socialize as much as I would like to. Why was I all the way up here, first of all? Okay. For some reason, I'm just very lethargic. I don't know if it's due to the time change or if it's an actual health concern. So one of my friends, she's also a model, is like a health and wellness coach, but she deals with like internal body systems to kind of figure out the root cause of whatever you're experiencing. So I booked an appointment with her on Monday, and so we're gonna kind of talk through what symptoms I've been experiencing to try to get to the root issue of why I'm always exhausted. And so because I'm always tired, it's kind of hard for me to get done everything that I need to get done in a timely fashion. So I've been working on the same to-do list for what seems like forever. So I really, like, this is my year to be my healthy and most awesome self. And I feel like last year, although I was like working out, what I was putting into my body, especially since I spent like half of the year outside of New York. When I'm in New York and living on my own and in my own apartment and doing my own grocery shopping, I feel like I live a pretty healthy lifestyle as far as working out and eating my fruits and veggies. But when I went to North Carolina, I was staying with my parents, and admittedly, they're not the most healthy eaters. Sorry, parents, if you're watching this. Is this the truth? You guys know this. So towards the half of 2023, I definitely was not my most healthy self, and I'm definitely feeling the effects of that. When I tell you guys, I cannot stay up past 10 p.m. And I'm like, I'm still so young. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to like be outside at like 11, 12 a.m. So yeah, I say all that to say I scheduled a consultation with my friend on Monday, and we're gonna try to talk through some of my concerns. And yeah, hopefully we can figure it out, and hopefully I can be more energized for the rest of 2024, because ain't nobody got time to be wanting to sleep all the time. Like, what is going on? Do you guys know what I mean? Is anyone else, I don't know like the age range of people that watch my videos, but does anyone else feel tired all the time? Like, what's going on? I haven't really done much socializing this week. I went and got lunch with a friend, and then I had a date earlier this week, but outside of that, I've literally just been like head down, working, trying to get everything done. And so that is what I'm gonna do tonight on this lovely Friday. I just realized that I needed to take today for myself. So sorry if this vlog is not as entertaining as it typically is. I just had a lot going on this week and I really needed to focus on myself and didn't really have time or energy to pick up the camera. So yeah, that's where we are right now. As always, thanks for watching. Even if it is a kind of semi-boring vlog, you guys continue to support me and I appreciate it so much. So yeah, thank you for that. And as always, I will catch you in the next video. Bye. 'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl. I'm more than just a picture. I'm a girl.